Welcome back, everybody. The Turn On the Subtitles campaign highlights the importance of community-led initiatives in addressing educational challenges. Literacy is a fundamental skill that shapes a child's future opportunities and contributes to overall societal development. By focusing on early literacy, this campaign acknowledges that the foundational years are critical for cognitive and language development. Involving community members, including parents, educators and local leaders, is vital for the campaign's success. For more on this, we're joined by former rugby player Bryan Habana. Bryan, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us and a warm welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, Spirit. Thank you so much for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure, and I'll tell you that this is such a noble initiative. What really inspired you to get involved in the Turn On the Subtitles campaign?
I think firstly for me as a parent, understanding how important fundamental development of children are, understanding the impact that being able to read makes in their own happiness, and knowing that the stats in South Africa are extremely alarming. I think there's a recent global children's study across, 57 countries, and South Africa ranked the lowest. I think we're 8 out of 10 children in our country currently can't read for meaning in any language by the age of 10. And I think as parents, the ability to give them that power, and we take for granted and read and write, but not understanding how difficult it is for so many out there that are so far exposed to it. So yeah, great to be a part of the campaign and hoping that it really does, continue growing and becoming this massive global initiative.
And I'm actually glad you raised that statistic that 8 out of 10 children cannot read for meaning, cannot read to understand. And having said that, how do you believe then that subtitles can influence people's interest in reading?
Yeah. So, bar the scientific knowledge and research that has been done around the simple effect that it can actually be like a 10-second action, can change the way a child sort of gets 3 to 7 hours worth of reading subtitles on a screen throughout the course of the week, and that by doing knowing that parents can get things done guilt-free without helping their children potentially practice reading or potentially even aid them more. So a very simple opportunity of just turning on the subtitles, letting that cognitive connectivity between seeing words on a screen and what they actually mean help a child's developmental opportunity.
Can you perhaps share a personal experience where subtitles sparked your interest in literature?
I've got quite a few.
Really?
I think the biggest one was probably when I was playing rugby in France. The French language is probably the most difficult thing to learn
tell me
from
about
South African context. And, being able to actually watch cartoons with my little youngster that had the dialect written on the bottom of the screen in subtitles made my learning of the French language a lot easier. I'm still not great, mais je peux parler un petit peu de français maintenant. But that just helped me, grow in a very foreign country, understanding the language.
And as Brian Habana, what message do you hope to convey through your participation in this campaign?
So it's not just myself, the likes of a Connie Ferguson, a Proverb, a Graham Smith, Thabile Komalo, and Tanda Kunene, celebrities using their platform to be able to give something as powerful as turning on the subtitles real flame, to be able to get, parents, teachers, hopefully even broadcasters, adding this very simple opportunity to the channels, which could hopefully have a massive impact and decrease that alarming stat out of 10 children that can't read, for understanding by the age of 10, and really have a massive differential in South Africa.
Yeah, sure. And we certainly need people of influence to drive this message. And having said that, how important then do you think it is for athletes and public figures and celebrities, as it were, to promote literacy and the reading culture?
I think seeing the massive unemployment rate in South Africa, people that have an incredible platform, whether they're a sports star, a celebrity, an actress, a musician, being able to use that platform for good. I'm very fortunate enough to be sitting in the Laureus chairman position, Laureus Sports for Good chairman position at the moment. And we alone impact 27 organizations across South Africa. And if these celebrities can actually use their platform to amplify our very simple solution, a 10-second differential can make a magnitude of difference in the long term. Yeah, I think that's extremely powerful. So long may we continue, spreading that message, and more so, having that message impact, the parents, the teachers, the broadcasters to really bring about change.
For every massive challenge as this, there's always teething problems. So what kind of challenges do you think the campaign faces or might face in reaching its goals?
I think the biggest challenge currently is understanding what is that cognitive tool of actually turning on the subtitles. So do parents know how to turn on the subtitles? Do broadcasters offer subtitles on their challenge? And I think as the global campaign kicked off earlier this month, it is getting that awareness. And the more I believe that awareness, reaches the four corners of the globe, the better we become as humanity. So yes, teething challenges, but a great platform with some phenomenal celebrities and social media personalities that have at least led their voice, and in so doing, started the movement for change.
And where can this platform be accessed? TV or through the internet?
So, there's various social media opportunities. Firstly, the turnonthesubtitles.org is the website that everyone can go check it out on. TOTS, as it's called, I love the acronym. It actually sounds really, really cool.
It does.
But searching the TOTS across all the social media platforms, and in so doing, hopefully, get this movement going very big.
And what role does technology play in terms of enforcing literacy amongst young audiences?
So we are living in the fourth digital revolution, and I think as a developing market economy, South Africa is maybe a little bit behind. Our schooling or education system is really struggling, and technology can form a fundamentally powerful role in helping the development from a cognitive perspective. The biggest challenge is probably the financial outlay or capital outlay of trying to get technology into the far-reaching areas within South Africa that are underserved or underprivileged. And hopefully the ability, when kids do get interaction with the screen, whether it be on a cell phone, a tablet, or even a laptop or TV screen, that can really help as soon as they start understanding that.
Okay, I'm actually logging in. Well, what did you say the website was?
It's Turn On the Subtitles.
So it's www.turnonthesubtitles.org. There we go. All right, Brian, great chatting to you, man. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Have a blessed weekend.
You too, man. Thank you. That was former rugby player Bryan Habana talking to us about the Turn On the Subtitles TOTS campaign, highlighting the importance of community-led initiatives in addressing educational challenges.